Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Factorio, Operation Lazy Bastard. We have a crisis. So take a look. We've got a bunch of the heat exchangers, or boilers, not getting enough coal. And, as you can see, we're living off the steam. It should be at 25 of 25, which means we're about to run out of power. So let's see if we can actually solve that problem. And I think the solution is basically going to involve taking some of these. Oh, look at this. Oh, the GUI has changed. I like it. Oh, look at this. Okay, yeah, anyway, we need to supply some more coal, it would seem. And in order to do that, we need to extend this belt and we need to drop some miners up in here. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Dadgummit. Come on. No. I got this right? Like that. No. That. Well, it's going to be a little off. But meh, whatever. Not too worried. So let's drop this right there. And I'm actually going to move this. There we go. So that should provide a good amount of coal. Okay, what's our steam look like? We're at 15 of 25. Okay, so right now, the steam engines are running off the spare steam that we set up, and this is why we did it. I just happened to notice these were blinking, and I thought, let's take a look. It's the first time we've been on this episode, or first time we've been on this world for a little bit. So good to be back. And let's see if our steam engines can pick up. Okay, we're back up to 15K of 25. I think our steam levels are starting to come back up. Okay, this was enough coal, but when we increased our iron and copper output, the 4 miners just weren't doing it. So let's go ahead and... Oh, logistics is done. Good. When last we left off, I realize we're diving right into this. When last we were on this world, I believe we finished green science, didn't we? So let's go up there and take a look, see where that is at. Okay, we got red science, lots of it. And green science, lots of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the next level of science. What can we do? Let's increase our tool belt. That's a thing. Oh, you know what? Let's do circuit network. Let's get that done, because I've got some ideas as to what we can do for our lab. After watching Catherine of Sky, she's got some interesting ideas, but it requires getting the circuit network researched early. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll do a couple of other things, but that one's an easy bit of low-hanging fruit, so we'll do that. Let's take a look at our pollution. Not too shabby. And we need to start scoping out bigger and better as far as our base goes. Let's see. What else? Okay, we're going to need to increase. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, our coal. Okay, yeah, we need coal. Okay, no matter how we cut it, we're going to need coal. We're going to be hurting for iron shortly. Let us see. Yeah, we are really hurting for coal. And so I think we might as well just skin this cat right now. Let's get miners. We need miners. So for miners, we're going to need more iron plates, and I'm going to grab them out of these that don't seem to be shedding their... Alright, circuit network, great. And let's go ahead, what did I say the next one was? Let's do our tool belt. Oh, let's see what else we got. Engines are good. Yeah, there's lots of good stuff here. Do heavy armor. Anything else useful? I think we'll grab some of these. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and turn that into a steel chest. Iron chest, excuse me. So we can collect more green chips. And let's come on over here to the miner. the miner production area. And we're going to go ahead and dump that in there, this in there, dump some gears. We're going to let that produce some miners. And let's go ahead and rearrange the belt. Okay, I'm just going to attach this to keep power supplied. And then, okay, we'll bring this up like this. And we'll put our splitter down here. That leaves us room to merge more belts. See, we can put one here without worrying about picking up stone right there. Okay. And there. Okay, let's grab some more miners. Actually, let me check the map. I don't know that I've looked to see what the coal situation is. And I don't see much else, so whatever coal is on the map near us, that's going to have to suffice for now. So be it. We'll go out and get some more. But I'm sorry if I sound kind of congested with everything that's going on. I don't know exactly what sickness we have, but it's a lot like the flu to me. It probably is the flu. But anyway, not really taking any chances. It's been kind of a messed up month for all of us here. And it's liable, it looks like it's liable to get messed up even more. My son just got his first kind of, I won't say full-time job, but his first regular job at a Chipotle restaurant. And it's awesome for him. But almost his first day of training, they told him, yeah, so our state of New Hampshire has basically said that restaurants have to shut down. So all they can do is take out only. Yeah, so it's been an interesting month for him too. Just starting a job, and this is how you get integrated into the workforce. Among the hype over this virus. So, just everybody, you know, be cautious. Don't be stupid. Be cautious. Follow the recommendations of your local health professionals, and hopefully they're working in concert with the government, and the government is working in concert with them and not giving out stupid advice. But one thing you should not need to do is hoard toilet paper. That's all I'm saying. Shouldn't need to do that. That's crazy. I went to the store the other day, and okay, that looks like that did that. I went to the store the other day, and yeah, couldn't find toilet paper anywhere. But I could find all the great stuff like oranges and other vitamin C filled stuff. The kind of stuff that helps you from getting sick, helps you keep from getting sick. Yeah, there was plenty of that. But toilet paper, seriously. Alright. So the iron situation should pick up a little bit. Tool belt is done. Great. What does that do? It expands your inventory, right? So that doesn't expand this down here at all? No? Okay, well, whatever. Now, what is this? Okay. Crafting. Oh, is this like a... Oh, interesting. No, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's just changed. Maybe I just never noticed it before, but it's different now. Right? Huh. Alright, very cool. Very cool. We're still at 7, by the way. Yeah, don't forget, this is Operation Lazy Bastard. So our goal here, it's modded too. Our goal here is to craft less than 112 items in our hand throughout the whole game. We want machines to do the rest. So anytime we need something built, we're going to set up a machine to do it. Now there's a few things for which that can't happen. You have to make them in your hand And now we're playing modded. And the mod we're running is the Ruins mod. And as you look, if you check out episode 1 of the series, we spent most of the episode scrounging the entire world looking for the remains of past civilizations. And we can pick up those remains, which usually involve a lot of assembly machines, inserters, belts that have been abandoned, presumably by the previous explorer who failed. Well, we're going to succeed where he failed, he or she, and by picking up those items, it helps us bypass certain research and production milestones. So that number of 112 goes, you know, if you played a vanilla version of the game, you would almost have to produce that many items in your hand, because it's simply impossible. Like, just to get to the point where you can have a machine to produce something, you almost have to get to 80 to 100 items produced in your hand, because that's the only way to do it, to include all the research packs. But we can just find them in this mod. We can just find them out and about. And then if we can get a machine without having to do any work, well, that saves us a ton of hand production. So we no longer have to do that. But there's, by my count, 8 items that have to be produced in your hand, even with the modded pack. So the last thing we have is going to be, do I have it? Can I even show it? I don't think so. Is an oil refinery. Oh yeah, there's the new offshore pump. Interesting. Yeah, the oil refinery is the last thing. It requires 5 items to produce. It requires 5 ingredients, but the only machines we have available up to that point allow us to produce 4 or fewer ingredients together into one item. So, and the key to, let's go to the tech tree. Where is it? Have we visited this before? Maybe we never have. Right, let's see, automation 3 right here. Assembly machines capable of processing fluid ingredients with additional speed and module slots. These machines right here, these yellow machines, allow us to produce items, the items that have a 6 ingredient count, such as the refinery. But in order to get that technology, we have to have plastics, which are produced with oil, which are produced with refinery. So we have to have the refinery first, which means we're going to have to produce that one by hand. So let's talk about what we're going to do next, because I'm really not sure what it's going to be. It's been a little bit since I had this game open, so now we need to think about what our next steps are. Okay, well, I want trains. So we did the belt. Let's do engines and start research on that. And I think clearing trees would be good. Oh my gosh, look at all these cliffs, man. Oh, we're all penned in. We need cliff explosives. So, okay, also, I think we need to think about getting our iron production a lot higher than it is. So let's go ahead and in order to do that, we need miners. So let us grab any ingredients we can, and let's go ahead and start feeding this machine. This machine over here that's going to produce our mining machines. Alright. So, let's see, can we actually set up... Yeah, let's do this. We're going to set up a couple chests. Let's put ingredients in here. And how about... Alright, we need more gears. Let's get more gears. Actually, we should take the mining machine. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. We should actually set up a machine here that creates mining machines. And we can get 2 of the ingredients right here. Move this here, there. This will produce mining machines. We're going to need a ton of them. Okay, we'll put this here. And I'd say let's go ahead and set this chest to hold, I think, up to 100 mining machines. I think they stack to 50 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and this machine right here will produce gear wheels. And let's go ahead and there we go. Okay. So this is going to produce mining machines for us and fill those 2 stacks up. And with that, oh, coal would be great. A better supply of coal. Alright, we can pick these 2 things up. We'll just put them back in our inventory. We'll pick this up. Alright. Now, how about this? Can we move this also? Can we move our production of lights? That would be also good. And I don't see why we can't. Let's do it. How many lights we got in there? Grab a stack, why not? Okay, mining machines use how many? 3 electronic circuits, okay. How about lights? What are the ingredients for lights? Oh, we need copper. Copper. Boy, this would be a nice spot right here, wouldn't it? But, alas, it's being taken up by something else. Oh, but this could work. This could work. This could work. Okay. Why not? We'll play around with it. Okay, let's create something that will build us some lights. Let's move, oops. Alright. Move that. What do lights need? Lights need iron plates. Okay. They need green chips. Then they also need copper coils. Where can I bring in the copper coils from? How can I get them here to this assembly machine? Copper coils. Obviously, we'd have to produce them. Copper is right there. This is the fun. This is how Factorio is fun. You have to break free. Oops. You have to break free of your factory spaghetti and figure out how to weave and twist awesomeness and functionality into the smallest amount of space. So how are we going to do this time? Like I could bring a belt. Let me move this light. I'll put this there. Then I'll take this, and then I could put a splitter right here. Underground belt here. Here. Oh, this is so ridiculous. Ah, bummer. No, right. Machine must make coils, not plates. Dumas, I say. Alrighty then. Well, we figured that out a different way. What was I thinking? Oh, I was thinking just get copper there. That's what I was thinking. So let's do this. And Never gone through this much trouble just to set up some lights. I swear. Okay. Then this actually simplifies things a little bit. Really? That seems overkill, but whatever. It works. Alright, so be it. And then belt here, fast inserter there, and fast inserter here, and then I'll put a chest here. There. And let's go ahead and limit it to 4 stacks of lights. There we go. There we go. It's spaghetti, but whatever. We got it. Okay, railroads. Too easy. Let's start that research. I can do fluid wagons, I can do automated rail transportation, rail signals. Basically, we can do trains, and that's good. Okay. Well, good. So we've got some lights. And we've got mining machines underway. Let's check our power supply. And there should be room in the power system for additional miners. Mining machines. So, yeah, so funny thing was, I think I said in the last video that I ran that I started listening to Catherine of Sky, her videos. Very cool. Let me just say that, very cool. Lots of great information there. If you haven't checked her out, be sure to do that. But oh, my throat is driving me nuts. But I had to laugh. Apparently, I'm only just started watching her stuff, but apparently she's done this thing in the past, and people who watch her know her with some. She has a concept that she calls the mall, and which I mean, basically it's a whole bunch of bootstrap bases, right? That let me get rid of all this garbage. That she can go to a bunch of machines that you can pick up different things that you would need, just like I would pick up. I have a tendency to go down here to this area where I've got a bunch of machines set up to produce some common items, commonly needed: belts, lights, green chips, gear wheels, that sort of thing. And she calls it the mall. But she set up something that produces mining machines, which of course we call miners. So I had to laugh when she'd say, well, I'm going to go down to the mall to pick up some miners. I'm like, you realize how that sounds, don't you? You're going down to the mall to pick up miners. Got it. Doesn't sound shady at all. But anyway, gotta appreciate the joke. Not sure she did, though. Yeah, that's right. I love to comment. Okay, next is automated rail transportation. So now we get our rail stops. And again, let's take a look, because basically I'm going to have to tap this. I'm going to tap this iron something fierce. Oh man, where is more coal? Really? Is coal just going to be this hard to come by? I don't think so. There's coal up there. I don't know. I guess that's going to be it for now. So we just have to make sure we cover it with mining machines. Let's see. Yeah, which is what we're doing. Then, as far as power goes, still looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 miners, or steam engines. 9 pairs of steam engines minus 1, so that's 17 steam engines. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and drop lots of mining machines here, and we are going to make coal, or make iron ore plentiful again. My goodness, can't keep things straight. All right. Our goal here is basically to cover this patch with miners. Okay, good. Automated rail transportation is researched. All right, lights. What we're running into here, which isn't really cool, is this limitation to our throughput right here. This can only go as fast as these belts can move this stuff out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to put a splitter here, and I'm going to feed this new stretch of iron ore onto, basically into the same constriction. But I'm going to put this splitter in here as hope that we can actually tap off of this and not limit ourselves. See, look at this. This is moving pretty fast, but the ore can only go through here so quickly. Oh, let's start the next research. Okay, fluid. No. Automobilism. Let's do that. Okay. Sorry about that. Gotta stop the coughing. Alright. So I've got more machines. Let's go ahead. Might as well go ahead and get this covered. So iron is not going to be an issue for us. We just have to figure out how to process it quickly. But then again, power may be an issue for us. And lights. We need to set up a new location for iron production, and I think it's going to go down. I think it's going to go down here. I think this is where we're going to start. Let's get a stack of these furnaces, and we're going to get coal to come this way also. Okay, so how do we want to lay this out? I'm trying to remember if do I have a blueprint? Do I have... Oops, never mind. Things have changed. This is all different here. Railroads. Okay, there's my inventory. Do I have a blueprint that allows, or that has the a smeltery in it for early game? I don't know that I do, but let's look. Maybe I do. I cannot remember for the life of me. It's probably not going to have blue belts, but at this point it doesn't really matter what color the belts are. I just have to substitute. And I don't see it. See, all of mine are pretty much focused around electrics, but we don't have an electric furnace this time around, so I guess I'm just going to have to do it manually. Okay, and it's always interesting. You know what? Let's go ahead and start the next rail signals. There we go. Start research. It's always interesting to try to weave fuel into the mix. Wow, new sound effects. No, I know there's a belt somewhere. Or I know there's a blueprint somewhere. I know it. Right there. That's it. That's it. It's right there. Okay. Right here. This is it. I knew I had one. Okay, so it looks like we're going to set it up this way. Just like this. And what we've got... I'll see if I can play paint by number here. I'm sure there's some high-speed way of doing this that I'm not privy to. Okay, so that gets those in place. Let's go ahead, get the steel furnaces in place. Is that what these things are? Steel furnaces? So it's a battery of 24 furnaces. Hopefully you can see this okay. Oh, yeah, and let me set up power. Ah, ran out of belts. Better go get some more. Okay, what else? Anything crazy? Well, gonna need these, and then probably gonna need a bunch of these. And let's see what the power situation looks like. I'm gonna constantly be checking that until we have nuclear power. All right, what's gonna be next? How about walls? I tend to not do walls much because I like to keep the biters at bay, farther out than pollution can get them. And if they don't come looking for us, then we don't need walls. But by the time the situation does or does not resolve itself, I will probably wish I had researched walls. Do I have everything? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so now the tedious process of placing inserters. Okay, so everything appears to be laid out now. Oops. Things laid out, but don't have power to everything yet. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's get fuel into place. If we do this... So now, let's see if we can bring that with the rest of our iron production. And let's go ahead, merge these two together. Okay, so that, I think, is a pretty good increase to our iron production. Very awesome. Should be... Hang on. Right there. There we go. Okay. So when we get... Do we have logistics 2 yet? I think we do. Then maybe in the future we can start producing red belts. How about that? And then... Our iron line is going to be a lot more useful, a lot more productive for us. Then we can start thinking about the other sciences. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Hopefully that's adds some good info for you guys. Liking the way this is coming out. And still, 7 items out of 111. So we're doing great. So anyway, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.